Okay, so it's me, Lila, Gma Rides, just showing you another journal that I made a while back. And in this case, I used an old t-shirt, or an old shirt that I had, as you can tell, an old Hawaiian shirt. I think it turned out pretty neat. I made it out of an old book, and so I didn't have to construct a cover. And I did put this little doohickey on here, though, and you could slide something in there if you wanted to identify what the book was. It does have some corner protectors on it as well. Sorry, I've been dyeing pages today, so I'm a little grubby. And this is inside the front cover. This is on a paper spine here, actually. As I said, this is one of the first books I've made. It's got a few little things I bought from Nick on Etsy in here, just to kind of fluff it up a little bit. Some lined paper, some books, or some pages out of a gardening book, some that I've stenciled and stained, something out of an old typing book. You can learn how to type there. I think I tied this one with twine too. But the pages are all different kind of sizes, which makes it look a little bit wonky, but I don't mind that. Giving you a bookmark so you can keep track of where you're at. Some of the pages I stenciled, and again, there's some more typing pages. But primarily, these are blank pages for you to do what you wish with. I've stuffed a few pockets in here with some other interesting things I've made. I think there's about 100 pages in here. I just thought he was a cute little guy, so I put him in there. I don't even have that stamp anymore. I don't know whatever happened to him. But see, like I said, there's a lot of lined pages, a lot of blank pages, a lot of things of interest to look at. Here's something about frequency distribution for piston ring diameters. I have no comprehension of that. But somebody that knows what it is might, well, know what it is. Yep. I just took a plain piece of paper here and I stenciled it with some ink I was brewing up, and I thought it turned out pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of interesting. In my books, I always try to put in one of these, and it's a fold-out of a ledger page. You know how sometimes you can buy those great big Mongo huge ledgers? And that is a page out of one of them. Little flippy flap thing I glued on there. Not quite sure why. Sometimes you just try stuff to see if it works. And if it does, I just let it roll. And if not, I just let it roll. Yeah, but anyhow, so you can see it's nothing but a lot of pages and a little bit of foolishness. And you can see that it's got a hollow backed spine there. And you can kind of see that there's some colors in there. And that'll reveal a little bit of how I did the spine. But anyway, I think it turned out pretty cool. And if you enjoy looking at this kind of stuff, see one of the pages I took and I tied a little charm on some of the string that was left over. So I thought that looked pretty cool too. But anyway, if you're enjoying these kind of books, you could definitely subscribe to my channel, Gma Rides Bookmaking. And if you know me, you know how to acquire these books, don't you? And I'm not that hard to find. I'm on Facebook as Gma Rides, and Instagram as Gma Rides, and I don't really have much going on TikTok. I don't know. But anyhow, that's how it is. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Gma Rides. Okay? Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. You know, all the things. You could also go check out my other channel. It's Gma Rides, just Gma Rides. Because I ride motorcycles, and I like to put videos on that channel of riding around on motorcycles. And some other stuff I do. I do all kinds of weird things. But anyway, I hope to see you soon. Take care.